Hello everyone and welcome to this video. You might be able to tell from my voice that I've had a bit of a cold. I've been sick for, I don't know, a week now. I am feeling a lot better, but still just kind of have some lingering symptoms, you know? So that's why I'm not filming an intro with my face and whatnot. I'm just gonna put it over this video of me painting. Despite getting sick at the end, March was actually a really good month for me artistically and just in general, I guess. In personal news, I finished planning my entire honeymoon. I've booked all the hotels and I booked some tickets to go to some like museums and things like that that I've always wanted to see while we're in Scotland. For those who don't know, we are eloping in Scotland this summer, and so it feels really nice to have checked these off. And really, I think the whole wedding is planned with the exception of the day of timeline. So it's really nice to just be done with that. We are going to do a reception when we get back, so I do need to think about all of those details, but I'm giving myself a little bit of a break so I don't get too overwhelmed. As you can see, I did paint this painting. I am using acrylic wash, and it took me probably like 5 hours or so to do this painting. I did a red underpainting. I really love the way that this turned out, and I am going to be making some prints, and later in this video you will see that I also made some bookmarks of this painting. Previous to this month, I really just wasn't feeling inspired or motivated artistically. Like I think in February, I don't know that I really did a ton of artwork. And really this month, I don't know that I did a ton of art. I really did this, and there was one other digital piece that I did, but I worked a lot on getting things manufactured and ready for a street fair that I have coming up. So in this video, I restocked some keychains. I had some mouse pads and desk mats made, some bookmarks made, and I also started the process on getting my first set of pins made. I've been going back and forth with the manufacturer, and just like 2 days ago, I think we finally came to an agreement on what I wanted and what they could do for me. And so they're going to start production, and they said they're going to ship in 2 weeks. So we will see how quickly I get those. Hopefully in the next vlog, you'll be able to see the final product. I'm happy with the test one that they did for me, so hopefully they all look really good. Anyway, here is a final picture of the piece that you've been seeing me work on, and let's get into the video. Hi friends, welcome. I just wanted to do a little bit of a haul because I feel like I've been buying a lot of stuff recently, so why not show it off and unpack some of it. So the first thing is this like banner thing. I didn't really like the way that I was displaying my buttons before, and this way I can have all of them here and then clip on like a little sign here for the price, and I can fit a lot more buttons this way. So I think it's cute. The way that I was doing it before, I was using these guys. And so I would have 6 on each one, and then I had a third one that had the price on it, and the price was cut into a triangle, but it always constantly fell off. And these just like aren't the sturdiest things, so I thought upgrading to this would be nice, especially since I'm hoping to create a few more buttons. I would have run out of space. So the next things I bought, I was actually at, where was I? Fred Meyer, and they had some like random clearance things. So I was going through it because I had a little bit of time to kill, and I found these stands. They're meant for photos, but I thought they would be useful for like craft fairs and things. They're like 60% off, so they're like almost $2. But I figured I normally have an Instagram QR code for people to scan, and I just kind of like tape it to one of my displays, but I think this will be a lot nicer to put it in one of these. And then I figured the second one I could do like a master price list, because everything has a price, but you know, some people have a hard time with prices. So if we have a master price list plus every individual thing has a price, hopefully that'll help. And they also had this for about 60% off, so it was $5. It was originally like $13, and I am always looking for more ways to organize my paper and prints and things like that. So I'm going to use this. I'm not sure what for yet, but probably just to hold paper or something. Okay, what did I get next? So next I got this little corner rounder. So I bought this on Amazon. It was about 12 bucks, 11, 12 bucks. And what's nice is that there's 3 different sizes. So there's like a skinny one, a kind of medium one, and then a like wider fat one. And I am working on making bookmarks, which is really exciting because I don't know, I just never thought about making it. And then I saw another artist doing it and I was like, that would be really cute. Let me see if any of my designs would like work for a bookmark. And some of them do. And then there was a painting I recently did that's probably earlier in this video, and I really want to turn that into a bookmark. So I ordered those and I did a little test on these bookmarks. So you can see this is like the small, medium, and large rounded corners. And I posted on Instagram and I got the most votes to do medium. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I haven't gotten those yet, but they should arrive sometime this week. I'm also using this to round the corners on business cards that I just bought. I think I probably have about 100 business cards left, which is good. I don't get a lot of online orders, so that'll last me a while, but I do have an event in May, and I used a lot of business cards during that event because a lot of people just come by and take a business card, even if they don't order anything. So I ordered some more, and I used this little logo that I recently created. And I printed with Moo, and previously I've done Office Depot or Staples, and honestly the print quality is so much better. It is definitely more expensive though, but if you can afford it, I would say it's worth it. And for this one I did the largest rounded corner setting. It did take me like an hour to do 200, so it's definitely time consuming, and Moo does do it for you, but it costs an extra, I think for 200 it costs an extra like $20. So I saved myself about $10 by doing it all myself. And I'll probably continue to do it all myself unless I start like getting bigger and getting enough orders that I can justify spending the money on it instead of my time. Okay, the next thing and the last thing is this Amazon order that just came. I'm trying to figure out how to open it. There's like, it's like dusty. Okay. It is this, I think it's like technically a pencil case, maybe? I don't know, you can use it for whatever you want, right? So I got these, this like clear acrylic pencil case thing, but I'm actually going to use it to display the bookmarks when I do my street fair. So each bookmark can have a different section. I did look at the measurements online and they should fit. I did only order 25 of each bookmark, and I only ordered 3 different designs, so I'll only be using 3 of these. So I'll probably find something cute to stick in here. I don't know what, but I'll find something to put in here, maybe like a price sign. Actually, yeah, I could probably take a piece of paper and make it this size and then put it inside with the price for the bookmarks. So that is my plan. I wanted something clear because like I could just use a regular pencil case. Like I could use something like this, honestly, but I wanted something clear so that people didn't necessarily need to touch the item in order to see what it was. And like, they're totally welcome to touch it, but I think having it clear is nice so that they can immediately see the entire product instead of only a portion of it. And I think the bookmark is only 6 or 7 inches tall, and this is probably a good, what, 3? So like, maybe more. This is maybe 4 inches. So only like a little bit's gonna be poking out. So hopefully that looks okay. Worst case scenario, Amazon has a really good return policy, but I'd rather not have to do that. So we will be testing this once I've gotten those bookmarks. Anyway, I am technically working right now, but we're gonna consider this part of my 15-minute break that we're supposed to be getting, but that I rarely take. So yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta get back to work to interview some people. So that's fun. I will probably check back in with you when I have gotten my bookmarks. So hopefully in a few days. I am here with another box to open. I think I know what this one is. One day I'm gonna hurt myself.
if I'm correct, this is washi tape dispensers. And I got these because I was watching Sad Shrimps. Her name is Natasha. I was watching her videos and I noticed that she had washi tape dispensers. And I realized that would be really nice to have because right now mine are all just like kind of in a pile and it's not cute. There's two different ones in here. So let me see if I can get one each. Nope. I hope there's two different ones in here. They're supposed to be green and orange. Yeah. So there's this orange one, and I feel like this kind of matches my like aesthetic right now a little bit better than the green, so I'm gonna start with that. I feel like I don't really have that many washies at the moment. I also don't know how this works. Oh, there we go. So, technically, I'm working, but I'm just gonna take a little break to put some washi on here. Oh, excuse me, got hiccups. I am working from home this afternoon because I had to leave early for an orthodontist appointment, and then my company does this thing that they call PALS, where you're like assigned someone to be your friend and help you acclimate to the company and answer any questions you have. And I had lunch with my assigned pal who started, I think, probably a few months ago. So what's nice is I get free lunch. So I got a Panera. I got one of their like charged drinks. I don't remember what they're called, charged lemonades. Apparently there's a lot of caffeine in here. It tastes like it. It tastes very tart. I actually would like it to be a little bit sweeter, but I like things that are very sweet. This is the strawberry mint lemonade. It's good, but like I said, it's very tart. And it's supposed to have as much caffeine as a black coffee, or as like their dark roast coffee. So we'll see if I can sleep tonight. It has that like tartness that like kind of hurts your throat when you drink it, but I also can't stop drinking it. Okay, let's put this together. So I have a bunch that are like different sizes. Some of these are really old. I need to get new washi tapes. Should I do them in like rainbow order? You are sitting on my soup now. I feel like this probably isn't necessary, but it'll look a lot nicer if I can pull them all out to the edge like this. These like barely fit in there. And then these three washies are ones that I actually sell. I think they're in my Etsy shop. Hopefully. I have sold them for sure in person. I'm pretty sure I put them on my Etsy shop as well after. But now I feel like I need to double check that. I know for sure my lanyards are in there. Wow, look how nice that is. I love it. And I think these can stack on top of each other like this. So that's pretty neat. I don't know if I want this on my desk because I don't know if I'm going to use it enough. So I need to find somewhere to put this. But yeah, that's the little thing I bought. I bought on Amazon and I want to say it was like $15 maybe for 4 of those. So if you're someone that has a washi tape collection but you actually use your washi and so you want it on dispensers, do this. I've just been hand tearing them anytime I like mail anything or use them for anything, so this will be much more convenient. Okay, I'm just feeling a little chatty today. Maybe it's the caffeine. Who knows? But I just want to update that I stamped all of my bags with my stamp. It did take a few hours. It's fine. It's done. I think it's cute. But I realized I didn't have a lot of bags, so I ordered more of the small ones. And I don't know if you're going to be able to tell much of a difference on screen, but this is like a different material than this one. This one's like more crinkly. This is what I think of when I think of like craft paper. This one feels really smooth and soft and like not as crinkly. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's different. But I think it's fine. I literally ordered the exact same thing from the exact same listing on Amazon, but got something different. But it's fine. They are the same size at least, and I think that's what really matters. The only difference is that the old one is taller. But again, I think it'll be okay. For the most part, it's like stickers and buttons that go in here, so the height doesn't matter too much. Anyway, I showed you earlier, like at another date, that I got this thing. So I'm gonna see if I can get all of these bags to fit in here, because if I can, I feel like it'd be really helpful for using it at craft fairs. Ooh, that fits perfect. Because if I could just like have this with me at the craft fair and I could just pull from this, it would take up a lot less space. Normally I'm laying them down flat. So this could help me be just like a little bit more efficient maybe. I think that's probably as much as I can comfortably fit in here without it feeling overly full. But I mean, I feel like that's not bad. So we're gonna do this. So when I have craft fairs, then I can just like pull it out of here or out of here, and it'll take up a lot less space than if it's laying flat on the table. I do also have extras, so I'm gonna put those back in the plastic sleeve that they came in. Another day, another set of mail to open. Actually, I already started opening this one and then I realized what it was. I was really confused because I did not recognize the sender. This is a plant that I bought on Amazon, which I know sounds crazy, but that's actually how I got my pothos, which is over there. Maybe I'll insert a little video of that. And that plant is great. It is thriving. I actually separated it into like 2 different plants. Okay, and let me know in the comments if you've ever ordered plants online. It feels really sketchy. Like, it just feels like something you shouldn't do. But you know, sometimes you just don't have the energy to go to Home Depot or go to a plant nursery. And I have to be honest, sometimes going to plant nurseries and things is a little overwhelming because there's so much stuff there. And I never know what I want. And what's easy to take care of, I would say I'm still a beginner plant mom. And so I'm still trying to like collect plants that are hard to kill because I'm scared that I'm going to kill my plants. Okay. Hopefully you can see most of this unboxing process. I realize probably not, but it's okay. Okay, so immediately I'm a little bit sad about this plant. You can see this leaf is kind of damaged. But so far, other than that, it's looking pretty cute. It's looking pretty good. This was like a $15, $16 plant, and I got it from California Tropicals LLC. There are several companies actually that sell plants on Amazon. Again, you're kind of just taking that risk that, you know, something like this is going to happen, or your plant just comes dead. I did actually, for a work thing, we were given succulents, and it was really cute. It was a really thoughtful gift. It came with a little candle and a succulent and some candy, but the succulent was wrapped in plastic wrap like this, and it was wet on the inside, and so my succulent actually molded. I repotted that succulent, I think, in the last vlog, and he's doing a lot better now. But for a moment there, I thought he was Oh god. I'm not seeing any mold so far. I also don't know like what the best kind of soil is for this. I do have some just like generic indoor potting soil, so when I move this to another pot, I'll probably just use that. I'm gonna see if I have any spare pots, because I feel like I might. Nice. So my concern with this is that I can already see the roots a lot. So I don't know how long it's going to be able to stay in this gray container, but we can use it for now. The soil is also very wet. But I'm guessing they didn't want it to dry out while it was being shipped. If you have houseplants, let me know what your favorite one is, or if you have any suggestions for me for ones that are like robust and kind of difficult to kill, and or that are cat safe, because I do have cats, and actually I think the majority of the plants that I have are not cat safe, but they stay in this studio because the cats typically aren't in here without me, and so I'm watching them, you know, and making sure they're not trying to eat the poisonous plants. Okay, now that we've got that repotted, we have another exciting package. This should be my bookmarks, but I'm a little bit concerned with the state of this package. Let me hide my address, but like it's just kind of beat up. So I'm hoping the bookmarks aren't destroyed on the inside. Okay, so not liking what I see already. I thought that they would have wrapped each set of bookmarks in plastic, and they did not. Which makes me worried that they're not going to be in great shape. I already see the outside of this one is destroyed, but it looks like they put these like little things on the outside, so hopefully that kept it protected. Okay, that's pretty cute. So this is the first bookmark. Let me show you one. And these are a glossy finish. And then the back side is the same thing. The second one is this design, which I actually did a while ago. And then again, it's the same thing on the other side. And then the last one is this cat cloud design that I recently made and will also be getting desk mats made of. Okay, I went and grabbed my other memory card. I wanted to update you on some new merch that I'm making on top of those bookmarks. I could not sleep last night. I got my braces adjusted yesterday and they're really hurting me. I woke up around 2:30, I think, because I was just in so much pain, and I tried to fall back asleep and just couldn't. So I eventually got up, and in that sleepiness, I decided I'm gonna make pins. So I recently made this design, which is this like little cat in a bag that's kind of like hiding. So it's meant to be like one of those black cats that's like practically invisible except for its eyes. And the original design had a little bit like more in the background of this black part, but I took that out for the sake of the pin because I feel like it'd be too complicated to do that. And I wanted my design to be a little simpler. I did this so I could kind of figure out what size I wanted to go with. So I'm deciding on the 1.5, which is this guy here. And then it's gonna have a gold background. It's not gonna look exactly like this. This was just kind of like a prototype to get the sizing down. The colors changed a little bit. It's gonna have a gold background, and then I'm going to try, well, I'm not gonna try, I am going to get glitter in the black part. So I asked for them to do a mix of black, blue, purple, and silver so that it gives kind of that like galaxy kind of feel, because I want to call this like the void or something. I just think it's cute. I think the glitter will really enhance it. This is my first time ever doing something like this, and it does cost a decent amount to have pins manufactured, but I don't know. I found a place that is a little bit cheaper than a place I'd been looking before, and they produce it in the US, it looks like. And so shipping is actually free, which is really nice because where I was looking for was in China. And not only is it expensive to have these pins manufactured, but then when you're paying shipping from China, it was like an extra $200 or $300 depending on how many pins you order. And that just really ups the cost in general. Even if the pins were overall a little bit cheaper, that shipping really just makes it not worth it for me. And so I found this manufacturer in the US and they were super nice. They gave me unlimited proofs. We went back and forth a few times on like colors and then also about the glitter. They did say that they recommended not to do glitter with the hard enamel because the way that they like buff the pin afterwards can make it like not so sparkly and stuff. But I saw some pictures online and it looked fine. And I asked them for a picture of hard enamel with glitter from like their manufacturing process so I could get an idea. So hopefully I'm gonna get what I asked for, but we'll see. It's my first time doing something like this. I'm only ordering 50, which isn't a ton, but I also don't know how well it's gonna sell or anything. I don't know. It is kind of fun to like see my art come to life though. Like even the bookmarks, I know it's something super tiny, but it's just really fun to see. Anyway, that's my only update for now. I don't know if I will be able to show you these pins by the end of this vlog. I'm assuming it's going to take a little while to manufacture. I think they said normally like 2 to 3 weeks and then a few days to ship, obviously. So stay tuned either later in this vlog or probably in the next one. I feel like that's more likely. Hopefully in the next one, I'll also get my Vogue Race order with mouse pads and desk mats and keychains. The keychains are all repeat orders, but the desk mats and the mouse pads are new, and I'm really excited to see how they look, but also like kind of anxious about it. So hopefully that goes well. I feel like this month's vlog is just one unboxing after the other. And I have one more. This is a heavy one. This is my Vogue Race order, so it is a restock on some keychains, and I also ordered mouse pads and desk mats for the first time. So I wanted to film myself opening this so that we can get I'm gonna hurt myself. So we can get first impressions. Maybe let's do something sharper. I've never ordered desk mats or mouse pads before, so I'm not 100% sure what to expect. I rushed home from work to get this package because I wasn't sure if I was going to have to sign for it, because on the delivery thing it looked like I might need to, and then I signed on the website saying that I wanted it just dropped off. But it never like updated to not requiring a signature, and I did not require a signature, but I was scared that if I wasn't here, they wouldn't leave it. A lot of bubble wrap. Okay. First thing are keychains, which I've ordered before, so nothing too special there. I ordered these, let me see, I can open them. These shaker keychains. I think these are probably my favorite keychains that I've designed so far. And I've had them before, I just ran out. So it looks like this. There we go. I think the charms might be, oh, there we go, yeah. So the charms move in there, which is really cool. And then the other one that I ordered is my Bulbasaur keychains that, again, I've had before. I just ran out, and I want to have more for the U District Street Fair that I'm doing in May. So this little guy. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so everything's rolled up in here. Okay, that actually looks pretty cute. There's like a lot of wrapping. happy with it. I'm happy with it. I think it looks really nice. So this is the mouse pad. So it's got this moon with the cat sitting on it. It's a portion of the bigger art that is going to be on the desk mat. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the floor so I can show you the desk mat, because this is gonna be bigger. Can you see the whole thing? Yes, you can. Let me look at it, because I haven't even looked at it. Okay, that looks so cute. I'm really happy with it. I think I'm gonna take one of these to work. I just don't know if I want the mouse pad or the desk mat at work. I need to see if the desk mat will fit on my desk, because I don't have the widest desk in the world. I love it. I love the way it's turned out. I ordered about 20 of them. If I don't sell out, any that I have after that will be going on Etsy. So if you're interested, stay tuned, because I will be posting on Instagram, probably before it gets put on YouTube, that these are up on Etsy. So go follow me on Instagram if you're interested. On YouTube, I will announce it as well, but there is a delay in when I say things to a camera and when they actually get up to YouTube. So follow along on Instagram and you'll have a better chance of nabbing one of these guys. I do think if I sell out, I might reorder more if people seem to be interested. I'm so happy with this, guys. I don't even know what to say. It's adorable. The mouse pad is cute too, but like, I've just never done something this big before. Oh, I love it. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at it for the next few minutes. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, but yeah, I am really happy with the way it turned out. I'm glad, because I definitely took a risk, having not ever ordered something like this before from the manufacturer, or getting like a sample printed, but I wanted it done quickly, and because it is coming from China, it takes a while. But yeah, I think it looks really nice.
Okay, so before we get into the Hawaii footage, I just wanted to pop a little footage in here from my bridal shower that I had. I think it turned out super cute. A bunch of ladies put this together for me, and I just wanted to include a little bit of it here because I thought it was adorable. I didn't get a lot of footage because, of course, I was busy enjoying it. So here is the Hawaii stuff. We really spent, I think, a majority of our time driving around the island, and then in the guest house that we were staying at with a bunch of people from the wedding party, or that were just guests that were close to the bride and groom. And we spent a lot of time with other people, so of course I didn't really record that, and we were helping get things ready for the wedding and whatnot, so I just didn't want to, you know, include personal moments that weren't mine to share. But we did have a lot of fun in the free time that we had. We went to the Dole Plantation, saw a bunch of cats there, which I thought was cute, and we went to several beaches. I also thought it was really funny that there were just chickens everywhere, which I did look up because we were curious. It's because natural disasters and stuff let chickens loose, and then you just have these like feral chickens running around. But the first thing that we saw when we got out of the airport was just chickens roaming around near the airport, and it was so strange to me, but funny. And then there were lizards everywhere, which I thought was great. I love lizards. There were these little green ones, and they were really cute. I actually ended up catching one for somebody because it was in their bedroom, and I caught it and put it back outside. But I really just loved, you know, going somewhere random and there's a lizard, you know, in the kitchen or whatever. Anyway, this footage right here is actually from the wedding. The couple got some performers to come and do hula for us, and then they did this like fire dancing and stuff, which was really fun to watch. Anyway, that is my month and what I did basically all of March. For those who don't know, I do have a normal job as well, so this is stuff that I do outside of my normal 40 hours a week at work, and so it's probably not as much as you might see some other artists doing because they are full-time artists and I just don't have that amount of time, but I'm doing what I can and I'm enjoying the process. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.